Listen to this. We are going to build this exact track from a completely blank project in under 6 minutes. You only need 3 things to follow along: your phone or tablet, the Koala sampler app, and your device's built-in screen recorder. I also highly recommend picking up the Samurai and Mixer upgrades inside the app. We will use features from both add-ons to handle the advanced steps. Once you learn this mobile workflow, you can capture inspiration exactly when it strikes. Staring at a blank screen becomes a problem of the past. Step 1 is sourcing our audio. Open YouTube, find a royalty-free track with a sound you like, and hit your device's screen record button to capture a few seconds of playback. Inside Koala, open the primary navigation menu. Tap the option labeled Import Video and select the screen recording you just made. The app strips away the video instantly, leaving you with a high-quality audio sample assigned to a single pad. By capturing audio straight from your screen, the entire internet functions as an endless, searchable sample library in your pocket. Right now, we have a dense mix of sounds. We only want the music. Look at how stem separation works. The app takes one audio file and splits it into isolated tracks for vocals, drums, and melody. We delete everything except the melody. To give it a darker tone, we drop the pitch 3 semitones. Next, using Auto Chop, we slice the waveform into 8 equal segments. If you trigger these pads now, the sounds will overlap and create a muddy mess. Assign all 8 pads to the same choke group. This forces them to cut each other off whenever a new pad is hit. Listen closely when you play a pad. Rigid cuts often leave a harsh click or popping sound right at the start of the sample. Here is how you fix that. Use the multi-select edit mode to grab all your chops at once. Add a tiny fraction of attack to fade in the start, and a bit of release to smooth out the end. The clicks disappear completely. With stem separation doing the heavy lifting and envelope edits cleaning up the edges, you extract any sound with artifacts ruining your mix. Now we build the foundation. Head over to the sequence page. Set the loop length to 2 bars and turn on the metronome. Let's bring in a drum break to play over. Since we pulled this drum loop from another song, its timing will clash with our project's native tempo. Notice how the drum hits fall completely off the grid lines. By activating the stretch feature, the app automatically time stretches the loop, so every hit locks perfectly to the tempo. Hit record. While the synchronized drum break loops in the background, use your fingers to play the chopped melody pads live. As you tap the pads, the piano roll populates with your MIDI notes in real time. If you miss a beat or hit the wrong pad, simply tap Undo and try that segment again. Automatic time stretching keeps your rhythm anchored, while unquantized finger drumming keeps the timing loose. The result is a beat that is perfectly in time, but still has a natural, human feel. To polish the track, we move to the Perform page and open the Mixer interface. We need to process our sounds independently. We'll route our drum pads directly to bus A and send our melody pads over to bus B. Right now, combining these layers is pushing the master output into the red, which will cause digital distortion. Drag a limiter onto the main bus to catch those peaks and keep the volume levels safe. Next, we add sidechain compression. This makes the melody dynamically duck out of the way every time the kick drum hits. Drop a compressor onto your melody bus, bus B. Then set bus A as the source. Now the kick drum actively triggers the volume drop on the melody. Separating your audio into dedicated buses and applying sidechain compression takes flat samples and molds them into a cohesive mix with a driving groove. To turn this sequence into a full song, start with a simple 1-bar intro loop and drag that sequence onto a completely blank pad. Tap that sequence and select Add to End. This seamlessly copies the MIDI data, instantly doubling your intro from 1 bar to 2. Grab your main beat sequence and drag it over the intro pad. Select Add to End again. You are chaining patterns together to build out your track structure in seconds. Once the arrangement is complete, open the Export menu. From here, bounce the current sequence as a stereo file, print out individual stems, or export the entire project as an Ableton live set. You can sequence an intro, chain multiple sections together, and export high-quality stems directly to your computer. Your mobile device is a fully capable end-to-end production studio. And here's the exact track we just built. We started with a basic screen-recorded video, separated the stems and chopped the melody, locked it to a drum break, sidechained the entire mix, and arranged the final sections. For your next track, try using the Resample feature. It allows you to play the built-in effects live and print those audio tweaks directly back onto a pad. Let me know in the comments which built-in effect is your favorite to perform with. Subscribe to the channel for more mobile production workflows, and I'll see you in the next video.